lavender that hemmed the foundation. The whole effect was sweet, charming. If you were Snow White. Jess's vision blurred. An image of soaring glass walls and miles of black slate flashed through her mind. Clean lines, sleek surfaces, anything green, shorn, and sculpted into works of modern art. You can still change your mind. Jess shut down the inner voice and the tears that banked behind her eyes, because she couldn't change the fact that she had nowhere else to go. And a car Jess didn't trust to make it to the nearest service station, let alone the county line. "Hello?" Jess whirled around, unaware that while she'd been staring at the house, a small group of women had stopped on the sidewalk to stare at her. Their expressions ranging from disbelief to blatant curiosity. The shortest of the three took a step forward. She reminded Jess of Cinderella's fairy godmother. An iron gray bob framed a face as round as a pumpkin, a smile carved in every line. The hem of the woman's voluminous denim sundress ended where the tops of her cherry-red keds began. "Are you Jessie?" she ventured. "The young woman Elaine hired to help around the house?" "I'm a chef," Jess wanted to shout, if only to remind herself. She managed a jerky nod instead. "Yes, and it's Jessica," she corrected. "Jessica Keaton." She might have lost her reputation and her career, and the keys to the Audi, but she'd worked too hard to let go of her name. The fairy godmother exchanged a quick look with the others, and then silently passed the verbal torch to the next one in line. The two women appeared close in age. Jess guessed early to mid-60s, but a sleek helmet of copper hair accentuated every angle and plane of her companion's exotic features. Spandex workout clothes did the same for her statuesque frame. When she extended a hand, Jess half expected her to strike a warrior pose. "Nita." The brisk catch and release matched the woman's tone. "Elaine isn't here. We think she might have had a relapse." Elaine. As in Elaine Haviland? The woman who'd offered Jess a place to live and a steady paycheck? "I just spoke with Ms. Haviland a few days ago." Jess struggled to make sense of the words. "What do you mean, a relapse?" "From the stroke, I imagine." The third member of the mismatched trio joined the conversation. In khaki cargo shorts and an oversized t-shirt with an equally oversized photo of a French bulldog silk-screened on the front, she was still the most ordinary-looking one in the bunch. "We don't know any details. My cousin's best friend's aunt is a patient in the rehab center, and she told me that whatever happened caused quite a stir in the wing." The woman's voice picked up steam as she rolled on. "I called a few hours ago, but Vanessa, she's the social worker, was in a meeting and the receptionist wouldn't tell me a thing. Those HIPPO laws, you know. Pain in the neck if you ask me." Jess might have laughed if the diet soda and energy bar she'd eaten for breakfast hadn't started burning holes through the lining of her stomach. Elaine Haviland hadn't mentioned anything about a stroke when she'd interviewed Jess over the phone the week before. All she'd said was that she needed some temporary live-in help to cook meals and do some light housekeeping. Jess could handle both, of course, but the word temporary had sealed the deal. "Elaine was looking so forward to coming home today," the fairy godmother murmured. And Jess had been looking forward to having one. Now what was she supposed to do? "Call Sunrise Rehab," Nita, warrior princess, commanded, almost as if she'd read Jess's mind. "Ask for Vanessa Richards. If Elaine isn't able to speak again, she'll be your go-between." Isn't able to speak. Again? A dozen thoughts collided in Jess's head, but she refused to let them throw her off balance. Stay focused. That was what Jess's instructor at culinary school had taught her. The advice had served Jess well in life and in Gwyneth Donovan's kitchen. "Thanks." Jess shaped a polite smile. She'd have to find a place to fire.